Character select. Press start. Choose your character. Welcome to Character Select, the show where we take some of your favorite games, cartoons, anime, and comics, and cast them in a dream movie. Choose your stage.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
With Hideo Kojima in talks to bring his popular game Metal Gear Solid to life with Sony, fans across the board have speculated who would play their beloved characters. First released in 1998 as an action-adventure stealth game, players took control of covert ops soldier Solid Snake as he infiltrated a nuclear storage facility taken hostage by the terrorist organization Foxhound. Having sold nearly 6 million copies, a book adaptation, 4 sequels, sometimes with mind-numbing 4-hour cutscenes, and a GameCube remake, Metal Gear Solid is revered as one of the greatest games ever made. Blending intricate storytelling along with visceral gameplay, MGS has created an enduring legacy inspired by American action and spy thrillers. So here's my dream cast for the Metal Gear Solid movie.
You see? You can't protect anyone!
Solid Snake.
The hero of the franchise, Snake is a gaming icon. The clone of legendary soldier Big Boss, Snake specializes in infiltration, espionage, and having a very deep, rough voice.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
A former Green Beret, Snake was turned secret agent, often being sent into compounds to destroy the bipedal tank, Metal Gear. While some previous talents mentioned for Snake have been Hugh Jackman and even Christian Bale, hence the gravelly voice, I feel Eric Bana has more than what it takes to wear the bandana. Bana has more than once proven his physical capabilities in blockbuster hits such as Troy and Star Trek. But he's also shown a great sense of drama in films like The Time Traveler's Wife. That's right, I like that movie. Deal with it. Other major draws are his previous military roles in such films like Black Hawk Down and Lone Survivor. And let's not forget his awesome CQC skills from the movie Hannah. At the formidable age of 46, Bana would be ideal to play a world-weary, grizzled Snake. That's right, Bana. Get him. Get him good.
Meryl Silverberg.
Next up is love interest and rookie soldier, Meryl Silverberg. A last-minute transfer to the secret facility, Meryl is a brash and anxious soldier ready to prove her worth. Taken captive, she bided her time to escape, and later aided Snake in sneaking through the facility. For Meryl, I chose Olivia Thirlby. A pull from the movie Dredd, Olivia Thirlby really impressed me with her action-oriented role and character evolution from rookie cadet to hardened judge. Through most of the film, she acted not so much as a damsel in distress, but more as a young, inexperienced heroine. Thirlby is also known for her comedic role in Juno as the title character's best friend Leah. These examples show Thirlby has a range for both humor and action, something an actress will need to capture Meryl's personality. Plus, her work with a tall, brooding character like Dredd should be more than sufficient prep work for getting ready for Snake.
Roy Campbell.
One of Snake's closest allies and his mentor, Colonel Roy Campbell was Snake's CEO from his days as a rookie soldier. Now Campbell has brought Snake out of retirement to stop the terrorist threat on Shadow Moses. Who better for this role than Bryan Cranston? Cranston recently exploded thanks to his success as Walter White in the hit television show Breaking Bad. Since then, he's gone on to appear in several big blockbusters and acclaimed indie films like Argo, Godzilla, Kung Fu Panda 3, and Drive. In fact, it's due to Cranston's role as a political advisor in the movie Argo that I picked him for the role of Campbell. With a wide range for both drama and humor, he'd be perfect for capturing the mentor figure and CEO to Eric Bana's Snake.
Naomi Hunter.
Foxhound's chief of medical staff and a brilliant lady scientist, Dr. Naomi Hunter provides Snake with intel, medical information, and vibrating massages. While not playing a big action role in the game, she does play a pivotal role in a later plot twist. No spoilers. For her, I chose Jessica Chastain. I thought Chastain would be a nice addition, adding both star power and a dramatic presence. She's already proven her talent in films like Interstellar and Zero Dark 30, where she was nominated for Best Actress. And with Naomi, I think Chastain would be able to capture her complex arc taken over the course of the game.
Otacon.
Snake's best friend in tech support, all Otacon ever wanted was to build robots like in the animes he knew and loved. Now a hostage, Hal must rely on himself and his newfound ally, Solid Snake, to stop the terrorists from using his Metal Gear designs. I couldn't think of anyone better than Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Familiar with big-budget action movies, i.e. Inception and The Dark Knight Rises, and with a great sense of humor, 500 Days of Summer, 50-50, and The Brothers Bloom, Jorgor-Lev can instill a much-needed geeky quality that we all want in Otacon, while still being of use to our hero both as a foil and sidekick. Plus, if you've ever seen the movie Brick, he looks almost exactly like Otacon. Now that we've settled on the good guys, let's move on to the bad guys.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound.
Sniper Wolf.
Beautiful and deadly markswoman, Sniper Wolf is revered as one of the greatest snipers of all time. Though most snipers work in pairs, she chooses to work solo, aside from her pet wolf she keeps around, because why not? Who better to play such a character than Charlize Theron? An actress with a great resume of action and dramatic work, not to mention an Oscar, Theron would bring great intensity to Wolf, an intensity that would make that all-infamous death scene that much more powerful. And if you don't think Theron would be up for the action role, check her out in Mad Max Fury Road, where she plays Imperator Furiosa. Notice the same vacant death stare.
Now pick up what you can and run.
Psycho Mantis.
Greatest practitioner of telekinesis and psychokinesis in the world. Psycho Mantis can read any mind and is perhaps one of the deadliest, not to mention creepiest members of Foxhound. For that special type of spooky, you need character actor Doug Jones. A brilliant physical and dramatic actor, Doug Jones hails from numerous Guillermo del Toro films, playing the fishman Abe Sapien in Hellboy, Pan and Pan's Labyrinth, and also the demon in the horror film Mama. Being no stranger to prosthetics and having the physique, good God, how does he do that? I think Jones would be a great fit for the role, bringing the creepiness and supernatural feel to the character.
Vulcan Raven.
A giant and shaman, Vulcan Raven comes from Inuit descent and has a long history with Foxhound. Capable of driving an M1 Abrams tank as well as single-handedly carrying an M61 Vulcan cannon minigun, he is the strongest member of Foxhound. Who better for the movie villain than part-time giant himself, Dave Bautista? While Bautista earned his recent fame from Guardians of the Galaxy, I think he can bring a certain sincerity and sinisterness to Raven. His camp role in Guardians of the Galaxy as Drax the Destroyer is both humorous and genuine without being completely over the top. And it's that subtlety without being too serious that will be needed for the role.
It's just a metaphor, dude.
His people are completely literal. Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it.
Gray Fox.
A cryptic and mysterious ninja, Gray Fox was a former comrade of Snake's before being killed in a previous game. Note, Metal Gear 2, Snake's Revenge. Now he has returned with augmented abilities thanks to a high-tech exoskeleton. For skills like these, you need Scott Adkins. Most known for his roles as Boyka in the Undisputed films and Casey Browman in the Ninja films, Adkins is an exceptional martial artist and acrobat. His skills would be invaluable in capturing the raw athleticism and speed of Gray Fox. Having come from a strong, action-oriented background, I have no doubt Scott can pull off the role.
Revolver Ocelot.
A master of interrogation and an expert in gunfighting, not to mention a fetish for westerns, Ocelot is Liquid Snake's right-hand man, up until he loses it. His signature weapons are two Colt single-action army revolvers, to which his proficiency is unparalleled. He also has a long history in the Metal Gear franchises, one of the series' most popular villains. To capture that intensity, I suggest Michael Fassbender. Though already promised to Assassin's Creed, I think Fassbender would enjoy the complexity Ocelot has to offer. Fans of the game know the huge role Ocelot plays in the Metal Gear Solid universe, and finding someone to imbue the character with the same charisma and clandestine, if not somewhat flamboyant, attitude is key. And bringing a powerhouse like Fassbender on board would only add to the film's clout.
Liquid Snake.
Last but certainly not least, Solid Snake's twin brother and the mastermind behind the Foxhound takeover, Liquid Snake. Liquid commands through fear and intimidation and is out for revenge against all those who've crossed him. Tactically brilliant and unmatched in combat, he may be without equal, save for one man. If Eric Bana is to be Snake, you'll need an actor with just as much charisma to foil him. To me, the perfect choice is Nikolaj Coster-Waldau. A relatively newcomer to mainstream media, Waldau broke out in his HBO role as Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones. Think about it. Both are blonde, have massive egos, and both lose a hand. While playing the Lannister D-bag, Waldau has been able to showcase his comedic, dramatic, and even his action skills. Plus, Waldau and Bana are about the same age, so they're already a perfect match.
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Here are some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the cut. What did you think of the cast of Metal Gear Solid? Do you have any better actors in mind? Did I miss anyone? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and follow Altness for more Character Select. Until next time, I'm Michael Senpai Pendus, and remember,
Metal Gear only has room for one!